Hey, hold on one second. Is you ready, Sagittarius? That's the name that's over here. Good. Is you ready for the millions? Okay. This song is called "Is You Ready" by the Migos. They can't hang with us, can't bang with us. What happened? If you think you put on my slide, better hang it up. Okay, this is Sagittarius. I put that's your spirit team. Okay. Tell me whatever says resonance. Okay. So yeah, I wrote "Ain't Worried About Looking Back." This is for Sagittarius. Okay. Summarize events. I'm glad to be on here. It's for August 2026. My return viewers, stars, subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in, locking in, hitting the like button, stay from beginning to the end, telling all your friends, or you can just shit like that. Okay? All beauty magic, all the magics. You niggas the cocktail that you niggas like to put together. I rebuke it. All right? I don't know, it was an 8 part sequence or whatever the fuck. Well, while you niggas are doing that, I'm looking at Moonshine. Anyway, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all total zodiac signs, also the pick cards and general readings and stuff. And hit the bell. Okay, yeah. So I do really do feel better once I get on here. Sagittarius. So if you felt any type of resistance or anything like that, okay, and it's something that you want to do, I feel like yeah, like you'll feel good once you do it or something, or it just this could be just something you've been meaning to do. Yo, I was too. Um, I don't know. I was gonna say, oh wow. I was gonna say that this was Sagittarius. Now I don't know who this for, but I don't know who which Sagittarius or whoever watching this. But look, listen. I was gonna say something that you've been meaning to do but you didn't do yet, and then I was gonna say turn yourself in. Now that could be for anybody. You know what I'm saying, but I just happen to. My mom is Sagittarius, but this not about my mom. This is about Sagittarius. Okay. Summarize me. She happened to be a Sagittarius too. She don't happen to be, but whatever. I didn't write nothing down. Everything I'm saying is intuitive, okay? So leave me alone. What am I looking at? Star seed will light you up. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. I'm gonna talk to God. Alright. I never let them take it. Somebody try to take something from you, your soul, your essence. You never let them take that shit. It belongs to you. God gave it to you for safekeeping. And I feel like that. Okay? But anyway, let me talk to God. This song is called Trillionaire by Future and NBA Youngboy. All right, you steps away, you can't stop now. So keep going, whatever it is that you're doing, right? And somehow you surrounded with folks that got bread. Trillionaires is what he said. And you know, I think it's a millionaire. He said, I know that I'm gonna be one when I walk off. Feel like I could be a trillionaire. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that they talk about. I mean when they talk about I mean when they envy. Mm-hmm. It's a vibe, it's a vibe. Anyway, look. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, once I focus my highest to send the tools, so I like so for send me down here to do this reading, Sagittarius, summarize Venus, make sure I'm protected. Lord, from all lower vibration and demonic oppressive beings, they don't belong here. Make sure we got clear to represent this message. Much appreciation. Thank you for clarity and clear vision, Lord. All right, let me see. I mean, besides niggas wanting you to sleep on yourself, okay, I feel like what happened? How does Sagittarius work in like August 2026? I don't know. You could feel like you want some more room. Or somebody could be feeling like they want some more room. They could be feeling claustrophobic. Or they want you to feel like that or some shit. I think I was listening to a reading some time ago and somebody mentioned that. And, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe a little bit. Anyway, or angels or ancestors come through. I appreciate you. So anyway, look. That's the way you kiss that mouth. So look, listen. I'm gonna take these cards. Okay, I'm not reshuffling. I expected really. I really wanted one card, but 3 cards came out. Okay, so yeah, I feel like they go together. They're going to go together. Okay. So anyway, look, whatever it is, like shit people could be throwing at you. You could just be making it a part of whatever it is that you want. Anyway, I'm looking at Dance with Life. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Last thing about last is about cheating. I don't know. But anyway, it says dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So I don't know. Maybe something about different types of dances. Maybe not the dance. Maybe not dancing like this or something. I don't know. Maybe dance like this. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is solo. However, it's two in this card. It do look like a mirroring. Okay. I'm also looking at this card. It says Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So I feel like even you can y'all are mutable signs. You may feel like you're doing some type of spur of the moment or something like that. But it's like I feel like it's like it says divinely guided. It's part of the plan. Okay, you may feel like you're doing something that's I was gonna say off the cuff. You're doing something that's not in your schedule or doing something that's different or something like that. What lights you up? Starseed. Okay, this is the other card. You either are doing this or it's a good idea for you to do. It lights you up. Maybe somebody try to dim your shit. Okay, and something about your outlook, looking at life. Okay, somebody could be trying to dim your light, and something about they could be trying to make you misaligned or something like that. But I feel like should be like GPS, like it'll reroute. Okay, dance with like do something to change your energy. It's like this. Um, that song's about your baby mama and post your single. Anyhow, let me see. I'm looking at Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? I ran keep going. I'm gonna get a note from the universe on abundance. I've been in here 6 minutes. Okay, there should be six people in here. Anyway, let me see what's going on. Let me get a note from the universe on abundance for Sagittarius. All right, let me see. There's a moon on this. There's a moon on this card. I rebuke all third eye and crown chakra magic. You're not just sitting in no type of energy that niggas is sending you. You're doing something with it, okay? You're doing something to change, whatever. You know what lights you up. You're guided to do this, okay? You're guided to do this. So I kind of feel a little bit like whether you wanted to or not, a little bit, but I feel like you're making it a choice, so that is not as difficult. Or something. I don't know, man. I be feeling like it be on some pick your heart or something. I was gonna say pick the distance. I don't know. Water pick. I don't know. But this is for Sagittarius. All right. Let me get a note from the universe for Sagittarius. Warrant angels, warrant ancestors, come through. You get one more card with a middle. That's the card right there. All right. They knew what I'm trying to say. All right. So let me read this. I was gonna say something about curtains, something about Christ. But anyway, look at this. All right, so I don't know, maybe somebody wasn't acknowledged or something like that. But then I did see some short or some type of video when ASAP he was like that, like what he was just talking about some nonsense. So maybe it's like rage bait or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just got some shit to say or something. Take whatever resonates. They want you to respond. Okay? They actually want what you got or some shit like that. Okay. And it could just be pettiness. It could just be material. Like, I don't know. But all crown chakra magic, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Sagittarius, have you wondered if when you just close your eyes, all right, take a few minutes and redirect your thinking, the monsters might shrink, the grins might grow, and the floodgates might begin trembling again? Try it. Except when driving. The universe. Heard you getting money, how I feeling? Okay, let me see. Something about, well, I was going to say mind control. Something about you having control of your mind. And if you veer off, you redirect your thinking, okay? So that you could have more smiles. And and this abundance coming in. The floodgates might begin trembling again, okay? Something about concentration. Have you ever wondered? Hmm. And something about the fears shrinking, okay? Because you're redirecting your thinking, all right? So it's lit. So redirect your thinking. If there's any fears or something, your own self-induced or somebody trying to send you some bullshit. Anyway, let me tell you the name this time. This one been come up. This one can been come out. Anyway, it's called How It Feel. Money Man, How It Feel. And then right here it says, have you ever wondered when you just close your eyes, take a few minutes, redirect your thinking? I mean, it really doesn't say anything about feelings right there. All right, but I was just thinking, like in the song, it's talking about it's talking about getting to it. Okay, so how would that feel? And whatever that means to you. Okay, you said I heard you got money how feeling. Okay, so how would that feel? Or you already know, or something. Anyway, this is for Sagittarius. I'm looking at the lovers. Let me talk to this. Or somebody looking at you like that's what they heard or some shit like that. And who they heard that from? You know what I'm saying? If not from you. And I don't think you think you know what I'm saying. I think you doing like you're divinely guided. You divinely guided to mind your business. Okay. To mind your business. And not get sidetracked. Anywho, I'm looking at the Eight of Swords. Look at these cards. And the Nine of Swords. Right, so something about Eight of Swords, something about somebody being in your head. This could be like intrusive thoughts. This could be like ruminating thoughts or something like that. Do something to change your energy, okay? If that's the case. So it says dance with life, right? Dance, I feel like dance and music, they go hand in hand. And music frequencies, they could change your energy. Yeah, they could change your frequency and shit like that. So I feel like use that to your advantage. So this is for Sagittarius. I don't know what these are. Blackberries no on this side. Blackberries or something like that. Maybe it's about blackberries. Blackberry days. Maybe somebody got a blackberry. But anyway, I'm looking at the Eight of Swords and the Strength card. All right. Somebody, you gotta be strong. Okay, maybe somebody's trying to send you some type of mental plague or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like do what lights you up. Your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, it's part of it. Okay, maybe it's this is a Rebel commercial. Okay, something about you flying above the bullshit. Okay, I seen judgment when I spit today. Okay, this is for Sagittarius. August. Look this y'all. August 2026. So y'all can move forward to share it. Okay, let me stop for this. This song is called Sup Mate. Sup Mate by Young Thug. Let me get two cards for Sagittarius. August 2026. I rebuke all black magic in the name of Jesus. Amen. Somebody's trying to send death magic to a star. Because all they do is fuck off all day. And they trying to get some bread. And how that's going to work if this star is out here shining and shit like that, doing what lights them up. Anyway, this one came out. The Ten of Swords, it came out in reverse. Okay. In the book, though, it don't got no reversals. Okay. So I kind of be having that in mind, like this shit is not in reverse. Okay. Anyway, I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, and I'm looking at the devil right here with his bitch ass. Okay, Capricorn energy. We tired of you, and I think the devil is tired too of being summoned and shit like that. The devil is tired of getting beat. Now, this is what I feel like, and I don't know what's my bias. Anyway, behind the devil is the Ace of Wands. Somebody hot in the pants. Now, this is for Sagittarius. Now, this is somebody energy or something like that. Now, somebody is obsessed. They got this passion to be obsessed with something, with this death magic or you know what I'm saying, negativity, and they keep summoning up the devil or something like that. And because that's how they get their energy. They get the energy from the devil or something. See, whatever says resonate. Okay, at the top of the deck, look at this, five of wands. That's how they get. That's why they. That's how they have been able to stay upset for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, how long? How long you gonna be upset for years? That's how people get sick and get diseases. That now listen. I might seem like I'm little. I don't know. I was gonna say talking about one specific person. I'm not. This is a general collective frame. However, this is I'm talking about this energy right here specifically. Okay, this energy right here specifically. I was gonna say hot and pants. This energy right here specifically, they could look like, oh, like they don't stay angry for that. Like that's not their demeanor all the time. But that's, and they could maybe sometimes look like this. However, they got a bat in their hand, a wand's in their hand. Okay, and look how he's stepping. Look how he's stepping on this wand, like not afraid to cross boundaries and shit like that. Yeah, this person is. That's where they get their fire from. They get their fire from demonic forces. And right now they're on fire to put somebody in the ground or something like that. That's what they think or something. But put an end to something. Anyway, I was gonna say zany. Anyway, these people are crazy. No, listen. All right. So what happened? They fired and powered up by the devil. I feel like the devil is tired of them. Cause whatever they using this energy for, it's like they're not getting the job done. So it's like my nigga, close your eyes. Count to five. Go to sleep, little baby. I don't know if that's how it goes, but something about a lullaby. Something about rock 'em. Rock 'em. Rock 'em, sock 'em. Something about rock 'em. They sleep, okay? Okay? Anyway, let me see. Powered up by the devil. And then I'm thinking about the Energizer Bunny. Because powered up or something like that, batteries or something. Yeah, these people using batteries and shit. They probably got people that don't even want to fuck with them no more. This actually looked like some type of handheld device. If you know what I'm talking about. But this is the Ace of Wands. Behind the Ace of Wands, though, is the Nine of Cups, Three of Swords. Now, the Nine of Cups is next to the Three of Swords, right? That don't make no sense, right? But somebody, but next to the Three of Swords is the Seven of Swords, which makes sense. Seven and three is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is looking at me right here on the table. And it's next to God, the Hierophant. Everything this enemy is doing is working out for your greatest good. Now, this enemy is knowing about. I mean, they could be an air sign, okay? Something about steal, kill, destroy, or they feel like they're a mentalist or something. Something about steal, kill, destroy. Something about because this person is too happy. Somebody is they're looking at you like you pleased with yourself or something like that, or they pleasing themselves or something like that. Or they pleasing themselves trying to get into your energy. The Hierophant's right here though, okay. And then I'm looking at the Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. She said, "Hoes want me to care about them so bad." It's also called "I Have" by Cardi B. All right, I'm looking at the Six of Wands. So I don't know. You could have this attitude, Six of Wands. Okay, like I don't know. These folks feel like they have so much like audacity for cojones. They got so much 1818. They got so much audacity to act how they act, like trying to cut people down, trying to dim people's light and shit like that. Trying to project negative energy onto people, and it's like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna shine harder. You gonna be offended. I'm gonna shine so hard and so bright. You gonna be offended first, so shit like that. Okay, that's how I feel. But anyway, I'm looking at the Ten of Swords. Let me get one more card right here. All right, let me see. I only been on here 18 minutes. Maybe. Okay. All right. All right. I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles. They're talking about, oh, we was doing this for all the ducats. They was better off making their own ducats. Okay, these niggas. Anyway, look, it's for Sagittarius. Take whatever I says resonates. Okay, let me get one card for Sagittarius. Ten of Pentacles want to come out. What is this? I'm looking at the Page of Wands. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of pages around these energies that send in this death magic. It's a lot of pages. All right, sending you death magic. Okay. Hoes want me to care about so bad. There's a lot of pages. Sending death magic. Okay. I mean, I mean, I don't know. They could be like they could be feeling like, oh, so many of us we doing this shit. Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, I'm looking at this Ace of Cups. Something about you being connected to God. You love yourself. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. This could be your energy. Ten of Pentacles. All right. All right, Sagittarius. This is that. This that they. You know, they're watching you. Feel like they could be feeling like you sitting on something. And look, it looks like a cute little child face, and then but they got this sword, so don't let them fool you. Okay. It just feels like immature energies that, however, they got access to dangerous things. So, well, and then it says flood. I will call my eyes trembling again. I don't necessarily feel like you was trembling with these folks, but look how. I'm sorry, maybe I should have warned y'all. Look, how look. You look kind of nasty. I don't know, but I don't know, a troll or something. This is a fairy deck, okay? To whoever the fairy folk. Anyway, Ten of Swords. Behind on the top here is the Eight of Swords. Okay. I feel like these folks they're playing childish games. And if you engage with them like too much, it's got all, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I feel like if you not doing what lights you up, you're not changing the energy, you're not following this divine guidance, then they could